Hi, I'm Dr. Rahul Bharad. I welcome you all to my series What Life Has Taught Me Yesterday. Today when I'm recording this video is 14th of August 2023. I'll be talking what 13th of August has taught me in life. Most important lesson I got from yesterday's life is by watching many kids enjoying their playing games at GameX area at one mall I went. What lessons I got from observing them, watching them, I'll be discussing in this video. One of the most important news I came across yesterday is about a new variant of COVID. We all know last 2-3 years we all have been suffering by this kind of news, and we all used to get so much shocked whenever a new variant of COVID used to come. But now the situation has improved. We are not at all that much worried about COVID, but still WHO is doing its work and they have declared one new variant. What is that new variant? I'll be discussing in this video. About the most trending news I came across yesterday is about wildfires in Hawaii. In US, Hawaii, wildfires have caused death of almost 100 people and the toll is rising constantly. It was suspected that people didn't get alarms and they were not informed properly by the authorities. What is that news is all about, I'll be discussing in this video. Most important lesson I got from yesterday is that I went with family to a mall, Prozone Mall in our city, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. I went to GameX area, that is gaming area for children, with my son, and what I observed was very common, and you must have observed this also, that children are so much attracted to these kind of gaming facilities, and everybody wants to drive those cars with all the 3D, almost 3D facilities are there to experience that car racing kind of things. Bikes are there different. But what I felt that there is a need to tell these children that this is a virtual world, this is not the real world. What happens when these children will grow and they will try to drive these kind of cars and bikes on actual roads once they are turning 18, they must be informed and they must observe that it's completely different approach on the road to drive a car, to drive a bike, rather than to drive it on a virtual thing like gaming. So that must be taught to them. That's what I felt, because children, they often get drifted into a virtual world. If they are not told the reality, they might speed up their vehicles like cars and bikes in future also, just like they do it in the game. In the game, if your car topples over the road, you don't get injured because it's not real, it's virtual world. But in real world, even if you get hit by a car or bike, even moving at the speed of 20 or 30 or 40 also, you get injured significantly. There are chances. So this is the reality, this is the virtual world. Virtual world and reality difference must be taught to children. That's what I felt by observing that. What is your opinion about that? Do tell me in the comment box how we can improvise children's learning about all these gaming aspects and why they are so addicted. I mean, to enjoy that game once in a while is a different story, but you must have seen some of the children are very much attracted to it, are completely, their whole day is involving these kind of gaming experiences or these kind of virtual experiences. Some of the children are playing those games at home also with all the gaming facility in their home. Why not we should prefer a real game? For example, if you really play football, if you play actually the cricket, hockey, any other sports, running, cycling, whatever game you like, there is huge difference between playing it in reality and playing it in virtual world like gaming. So why not we educate them more and more? Why not we ask them to pursue, to play whatever game they like in reality, rather than encouraging them to play those virtual games in the gaming zone, or to get harmed by their experience in the virtual, because they don't know in reality the experiences are completely different, the reality is completely different rather than in a virtual game. In a virtual game, they just race against each other, they just topple their cars on the road, but they don't get injured because it's not the real world. But in reality, it's completely different. So I would ask all of you, I would encourage all of you, to all the children around you, whoever your family members, your friend circle, your society, to encourage all the children to involve more in the real games, whatever they like. If someone likes cricket, let him or her play cricket. If someone likes football, let him or her play football. But we should not be encouraging these kind of virtual gaming experiences, rather than we should focus more on the turning these children into the real game fun and not having the virtual experiences. How did you like my idea? Do tell me in the comment box. What are your suggestions to improvise playing experience of children and saving their future in a better way? Do tell me in the comment box. If you really like these discussions, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Most important news I came across yesterday is about COVID. Last 3 years we all have been suffering from so many bad news about COVID. Nowadays situation has improved and nobody is that much scared of COVID, but still WHO is doing its research. They are still tracking that virus completely, continuously, and a new variant has been detected. It's not something serious it's not something to worry about. It's a variant of interest, not variant of concern. It's a descendant of Omicron variant. The name of the new variant of COVID is Eris, E-R-I-S, Eris. It is supposed to involve almost 17% of the all cases in US currently. It is involving most of the cases in US, UK and China. Some of the other countries also have been affected. But it is nothing to worry about. That's a good news. Why we need to track all this? Because WHO is all the time vigilant about preference and observing their behavior, so that they can give more detailed information about the future. We all know almost 76 crore people have been confirmed with COVID virus infections over the last 3 years. Many people lost lives across the globe. Almost 6.9 million people lost their lives, and that's very sad news. We all know some or the other person who has lost his or her family members over the last 3 years. So this is something we all should know. We all should keep in our mind that we need to be more vigilant all the time. Even in future, we all should be ready to fight all types of all these pandemic infections and pandemic conditions. So we all need to be healthy, adopt more healthier options in our lifestyle, so that we can be a better human being in future also. Most trending news I came across yesterday is about wildfires in Hawaii, US. Maui, the city has been badly affected with the wildfires in America. It was so severe that almost more than 100 people have lost their lives in a small island. That's a very sad news. Many people are raising questions about how they were not properly informed about the intimations or warning signs of those wildfires, and that's not something we expect from a developed country like US and their neighboring countries. So let's see. I'll be sharing link in the description box about that news if you really want to know more about that, what happened actually. These kind of incidences are not something new in those areas, but last year only the authorities there, local authorities, have declared that possibility of such wildfires to be low, and that's why adequate preparations were not done. That's what people are saying, local people who have suffered. Many of the people got to know about those wildfires only when the wildfire had reached in front of them, their house, across the street. So that's very bad situation to be in. Let's hope the damage caused by those wildfires reduces and stops as early as possible, and people get out of it as early as possible. So that was the news I wanted to share with you all. How do you think about sharing these trending news and most important news I came across yesterday with you all? Do tell me in the comment box. If you really like these kind of discussions, please share these videos with as many as people you want. share these informative videos. If you want to really read more about those topics, please go to the description box of this video and click on the links, because I'll be sharing link of all the news I discuss on my channel. For today, we'll stop here. Bye bye.